There's nowhere to hide from this view. But I can't think of a better time to actually do this other than right now. Hi guys, this is Connie. We've got Baby Bear, who is curiously quiet. There you are. Curiously quiet in the back seat because I gave her my wallet. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. We are en route to go pick up my mom for the afternoon because we're going to do some water walking. I'll try to get it out of your eyes. She's got the sun directly in her eyes, but knowing her, she'll just pull that down later. So, still sick, still sound like crap. I haven't wanted to talk most of the day. Funny girl. Now I understand when most moms are like, their babies grow up so fast, is that it does not feel like a blink of an eye. Ever since, I'd have to say from the time I got engaged to be married, and they're like, oh, try to remember everything you can because it goes by so fast. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. I remember counting down the days until I got married to Mustachio. And I think I started at was it 175 days or something? It was about 170 at the highest, probably 135 more particularly, because we had a 6 month engagement just so that it would make dates a whole lot easier. And I'm all for short engagements because if you want to continue on a godly type plan and you're in close proximity, unless you're in a long distance relationship and have a long engagement for a very specific reason, the temptation is far too strong. I tell people that one of the last times, does somebody want to go? Because I don't have to be anywhere. And I'm assuming you need to get moving so that light doesn't change on you. One of these days I'm going to make why are people dumb drivers? Myself included. I've made some pretty stupid mistakes behind the wheel, but not enough to cause an accident, except for probably my first 2 years of driving. So that's a thing. But I remember having a story one point where I legitimately couldn't hug Mustachio about 2 months before our marriage because the temptation was too strong and I had to hug him through a couple of pillows. Hello.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can we get started for you?
Yes, may I have a tall decaf coffee frappuccino, please?
Sure. Anything else?
That should be it. Thanks
so much. Your total's $4.19.
Thank you. And so, what was I going to say? The temptation was strong, but everybody says your wedding day feels like a blur, and the only reason it does now years later is that 5 years have passed since then. The day itself didn't feel like it had dragged on or moved super fast. I feel like it was just a steady pace of life, and ever since Bear was born, I feel the same way about her. Now that she is 7 months old, a part of me is she's not even a year old yet. This is incredible to watch her grow. Bless you, baby. But it's been interesting to see the leap from the 5 months to 7 months in that 2 month period. And I feel like it's only taken maybe a week or two. If a blink of an eye feels like 2 weeks, then I would agree with people when they say that the time flies, and it doesn't. One of the biggest phrases that I'm probably going to find some way to stitch into some sort of tapestry is, the days are long, but the years are short. And I would agree with that. After a while, the time does add up, but every day feels like it drags and drags, and it still does today. Ooh, that's gonna start beeping because I've got my hands on it. But nothing much is getting done. I feel more tired, but I'm glad that I'm somewhat functional. She is now crawling. She's still doing it moderately slowly, and she is also starting to pick up everything and put it in her mouth. So all the various paper products we have around, I've been slowly fishing out and cleaning up paper mache off the face of my child. Be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you. I will see you tomorrow.